Welcome to my channel. In today's video, I just want to give an update on my progress with the Children's Book Creator course that I'm currently taking, which is a course being run by Nuria from the Homeboss YouTube channel. I did a video recently about the course where I go over what's included in the course and decided that I would share my journey completing it and showing the children's book that I end up creating from following the lessons and following the techniques being taught in this course. I will link to that video in the top of the screen if you are interested in going and having a look at that one. I go through all the modules and show you exactly what it is you're going to learn if you take Nuria's course. And if you are interested in taking her course, I will pop a link to her course in the description box below so you can head over to her website and check it out if you are interested in creating children's books along with us too. So I started this course around about a week ago, and so far I have completed 3 modules and have just started on module 4. I've also joined the private Facebook group, which is purely for people who have purchased this course, and it is already so active. It has been from when the group started, when people started joining the course. People are participating, helping each other out, and there are already lots of people who have finished creating their first children's book and are sharing what they've created, and it's just a really nice group to be part of. The course itself is so detailed. Nuria walks you through everything step by step, and it is very easy to follow and understand what it is that she's teaching. The first part of the course is sort of like an introduction into her course and her methods and techniques and why she does things the way she does. Then I started on module 1 where I learned the difference between self-publishing a children's book as opposed to going through a traditional publisher. And then in this module 2, Nuria provides you with some ideas for creating your story. So the type of book that I'm creating, because there are all different age levels that you can create a children's book for, and so the kind that I've chosen to create, and also I think the kind that Nuria creates in this course, are aimed at toddlers, and so they are sort of simple picture book type of books. And even though they are simple picture books, these kind of books, they're also educational in some way. So there is always a backstory where your story is teaching the child something, and so she provides some ideas that you can use within your story as this educational part of it. So the biggest thing that I did from module 1 and learnt from module 1 was choosing my images or my illustrations for my book. Now, it might seem a little odd that the first step and the first thing that you do as part of this course is finding illustrations, but if you're already in the course or if you choose to take the course, Nuria explains her methods and it all makes sense when you're in the course. And the great thing about it is that you do not have to hire illustrators, you do not have to be an illustrator. So Nuria walks you through how and where to find images and illustrations that you can use in your book without needing to go and hire people to help create the book for you. So these are the particular images that I've chosen for my book. I have chosen a watercolor style of image. I personally really like water style images for children's books, and I've gone with farm animals because my story is going to be set in a farmyard kind of setting. And when I saw these, I just loved them. It was exactly the image I had in mind of what I wanted my book to look like. So I'm really happy with what I've chosen for my illustrations. Then I went through module 2 where I learned about how to structure the book and how to create the book layout and a storyboard, so I know how my story and my book will flow, how the pages are going to be set out, so I know where to put my images and things like that. And I also used the information in this module to decide on my book size and my formatting options. So I've decided to go with a book size of 8.5 inch by 8.5 inch. I have a 4-year-old and we have a lot of books for her, and a lot of them are that square 8.5 by 8.5 size. And just personally, with our books, I like that size. I like that size when I'm holding them and reading them to her. So that's why I chose to go that particular size. In module 3, I learned how to structure a story, what it is that makes a good story, and how to make a story interesting, because we have to remember, or if you're somebody who doesn't have young kids, you have to keep in mind that their attention span is literally 0. It is very, very minimal. So we need to create stories that capture their attention basically immediately and holds that attention for the whole book. And so I learned a couple of really good tips in that module about creating an interesting story that I'm going to factor in when I start writing my story. And so I have just started module 4, which is all about creating the interior of the book. It is the biggest module of the course, and I'm so excited to get into the meat of it. In this module, Nuria literally goes step by step, page by page, showing you her creating her book page by page, and I'm just so excited to see what she creates and how she creates it so that I can get into starting to create mine. So that's my update so far on the Children's Book Creator course. I am really enjoying it so far. I honestly think it is such a good course, and I personally take and buy a lot of online courses, and this is probably the better one that I have taken in a really long time. If you are already taking Nuria's course, let me know in the comments below. Let me know where you're up to, what you've created so far, or just what you think of the course. I'm really interested to hear. And I'll hopefully have another update in a week or so when I have completed module 4 and hopefully have created at least some of the pages of the interior of my book. If you're interested in taking this course, creating children's books along with us, or just want to get some more information about it, like I said at the beginning of the video, there is a link to Nuria's course in the description below, and I will also pop a link to my first video where I go through and show you exactly every module in the course and what you'll be learning, and I'll see you in the next video.